what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing out there today, man? What's up? How you doing? What's going on? Now, first of all, welcome to the Lions Den, um, Alpha Male, Sigma Male show. This is going to be a great show today. Actually, I have two lives to go on. I think this one right here is the difference between poverty in America and in the Dominican Republic. Like, what's the difference? What's the difference in being poor here versus the Dominican versus America, United States of America? We tend to forget that America is two different continents. You have South America and North America. So when we say in Central America, so when we say America, people just automatically associate it with United States of America. They don't think about Canada and all the other places, you know. So we're going to talk about the USA, poverty here versus there. And this video right here was a video that's requested. I don't know if you want me to say his name on the channel or not, so I'm going to keep it disclosed until I hear otherwise. But this gentleman is a donating gentleman, and I thank you so much for donating to the Lions Den platform. He also donated and said, "Hey man, this is the topic I want to hear about. So can you please talk about this?" I said, "Okay, no problem. Uh, that's what it's all about. You know, I work for you guys, so that's what's up. I like that. It makes me happy. It makes me want to really dig into something and give it to you." He also donated again and said he had another topic, and I think that topic is, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? I think that's what that topic is. I have to look back. Um, I think that's what it is. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? But this topic right here is about poverty here in the Dominican Republic versus poverty in America. You know, what's considered poor, what's considered not poor. This is going to be very interesting. We got Ed London in the house, in the den. I love the DR, but there's so much hustle and bustle in that country that it takes the fun out of things. Really annoying. Yes, that can be very annoying. You have to understand that when they see us coming, okay, let's just think about this. Think about Master P, LeBron James, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? All of them pull up in your street, in your neighborhood, and they ready to have fun. They ready to have fun. They don't know the hood lingo. They don't know the hood prices on the tickets on different things. They don't know nothing, but they just want to have fun in your neighborhood. Then they come to your house and say, "Yo, man, this is where we want to kick it at right here. We want to kick it in your yard. We want to kick it in your house. We want to do everything we want to do right here with you." And these are multi-billionaires, you know what I mean? And you're sitting here like they don't know the price on how much it costs to get a bag of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how much it costs to get a Coke 45 in the hood or a Corona. You know what I mean? They don't know nothing. They don't know nada. They don't know who robbing who, what finna do what. So then, I mean, it's just automatically natural for you to just be like, okay, I tell you what, we're gonna put a price on everything. You know, I'm not saying to that extreme, but I'm just trying to put you in the mindset of these people and what they think. It's not necessarily, now you do have those tigers, you do have those people out in the water that's actually trying to hustle you. I mean, they're trying their best to get and squeeze everything they can out of you the 3 days you're here for your vacation. You do have those. Then you also have those people who are just not necessarily trying to hustle you, but they do see you as a ticket, and they do see you as something that um that could get them by the next day or the next week or the next month. You see what I'm saying? They just trying to get something from you. That's like if Bill Gates comes to your community, or if Donald Trump comes to your community, I hope you get something from him. You need to. I damn sure will be trying to get something from him. Like something got to come up out of this billionaire. You know what I mean? And he's in my house, on my couch, in my yard, in my neighborhood, bro. You got to, hey man, you got to come on with it. You know what I'm saying? So we come to these people country, you know what I'm saying, and we exploit the country, and then we exploit them because think about it. We coming to have sex with their women. We're coming to take their girls and exploit sex from them and give them money and say, you know, we're not trying to marry them. We're not trying to teach them a better way. We're not trying to, you know, say, look, sister, man, this ain't the way to do it. If you really want to get some money, look, I tell you what, let's try this route. listen, baby, blah, 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 you too beautiful. We're not trying to change the game like that. We ain't trying to do that. So they look at it like, hell, we giving you this. We it's really not legal, it's not illegal, but we're just not looking at it that way and we're not penalizing nobody. So hey man, listen man, feed the boys while you out here. Feed the crumb, give everybody something while you out here. So it's kinda like one of those type of situations when you're out here. You know what I mean? It's like, they giving you so much, so they be wanting so much in return. But yeah, but you do have those ones that's just definitely out to get you. I'm talking about out to get your out to get everything you got. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about by any means necessary, except for murder or rape or fights. Other than that, they trying to get it. All right. So now in the Dominican Republic, now first of all, we're gonna start with the United States of America. The United States of America, we know that poverty is, let's say like Baltimore. Certain areas of Baltimore look like a third world country. You know what I'm saying? And that's considered poverty. America poverty is considered homeless. Homeless people laying on the side of the road, drug addicts in Skid Row. Low housing income. You know what I mean? Section 8 welfare is kind of like poor. And poor to me is a mindset. A mindset to me that's poor. Poor is a mindset to me. Poor isn't necessarily something that has to do with your bank account or what you can buy and what you can't buy. Poor is just a mindset. Poor hustle. You know what I'm saying? Poor hygiene. You know what I mean? Poor intelligence or some shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Mr. Ashley 17? What's going on with you, my brother? Glad to see you in the den today, man. You looking real shiny. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit the like button when you come in. Appreciate it. But yeah, man. So yeah, poor and poverty in the United States of America is basically just sleeping on the side of the road. That's how I look at it. Poverty and poor in America. It's sleeping in the United States of America. You laying on the side of the road, like literally up under a bridge, wearing the same clothes every day, strung out on some type of drug or something like that. Michael Simmons, what's up with you, baby? What's going on with you? To me, that is poor. You understand what I'm saying? That is like poor. And I don't know how to take it beyond that because now in 2021 in America, it's like, especially since I've been out here, man, I can't even think of America being any type of way of poor, poverty because certain places in America, I can't even think of, because I'm out here, so I'm like, man, America's a luxury, well, sometimes it could be, sometimes, it depends. But let me go with this right here. Let me say the Dominican Republic, all right? Okay, first of all, the entire country is poverty. It's a poor country, all right? So the entire country lives in poverty, okay? So, and that's poverty to my definition of it, being a United States American citizen. Um, and grew up all my life in America. So here to me, the entire country is poverty. Also, you have like 40% of the country is in extreme poverty. And what I mean by extreme poverty is like sleeping in a house that has no roof, no wind, no electricity, no nothing. And when it rains on you, type of situation. But it's your house, it's your land. But you just ain't finished building it. You know what I'm saying? TMI, what's going on with you, baby? TMI Santiago is in the house, man. What's happening? So when I speak to the Dominicans and I say, hey, what's considered poverty and poor here in your country? They say there's no such thing as poor. There's no such thing as poverty. That's what every poor person in poverty would say. You know what I mean? Anybody who come from a humbling environment like the Dominican Republic, you're gonna always think rich, wealthy. You're gonna have wealthy thoughts. You're gonna be like, heaven is my house. You're gonna be like, Jesus is my savior. You're gonna be like, So I kind of understood what they were saying. Where this is not poor. But then as I sit back and think about it, like I put myself in a person's shoe. I said, now what if I didn't have nowhere to go? What if I didn't have no money? What if I ain't have nothing and I'm here in the Dominican Republic? What would I do? So I sat down and I thought for a minute. I said, now in America, in the United States of America, if I didn't have no money, nowhere to go, nothing to eat, nothing to do, I mean, nobody to call on or anything, you already know you're either going to jail or you're going to be laying on the side of the road or sleeping in a fucking bando house on goddamn well, scrabbling in the streets or sleeping in bando cars or something, You know how it go in America, sleeping in the back of a service station. I don't fucking know. You know, you see people wrapped up in cardboard boxes and shit. You know what I mean? And if it's winter time, yeah, it's gonna be cold. If it's hot, again, guys, this video right here is a donating subscriber, a donating Lions Den member. Let me say that. He donated and said, "Hey man, I want to hear this topic about the difference between the poor here and the poor there." I said, "Okay." He also donated again, so the next video that he wanted to hear about is how do you turn a hoe, or can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Yes or no, or a household, or how not? So we're gonna get up on that too as well. So I would like to appreciate that brother. I don't know if he want me to shout his name out, so I'm not gonna do anything right now. But I appreciate that brother. He is a donating brother, and he wanted to hear these topics. So I'm gonna give this brother exactly what he asked for, and I'm putting my all into it. I appreciate that. Most bless the brother. All right, now for those of you who celebrate the holidays and Christmases and all of that right there, happy holidays to you. All right, so let's keep going. So if I ain't have no money or anything in America, it's like, okay, you already know what's going on. So I put myself, I envisioned it here. I said, okay, let me think about it. If I didn't have nothing here, no money, nowhere to go or anything like that, what would I do? And I was talking to one of the Dominicans when I was talking about this. And I said, you know what I'll do? I would go to the beach, one of the most beautiful, secluded beaches. I would lay out there, prop my head up, you know what I'm saying? And it's hot year round, so, I ain't got to worry about it being cold. Only thing I got to worry about is rain. I'll prop my head up, kick back, go to sleep, wake up, pick me a goddamn coconut, drink that, clear my stomach out. You know what I'm saying? Go get me some avocados. I'm gonna pick and I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna lay out there on the beach. Pick, eat, lay on the beach. You know what I'm saying? And so I said, now hold on, this is another type of poverty right here. This is another type of poor. This is another type of homeless. Cause being homeless in America and homeless here is, I mean, it's just two different. It's a whole nother situation. Cause being homeless here is like a luxury. Being homeless in America is like your ass in hell, in my opinion. Um, because you gotta understand, like, it's a lot of Dominicans that live sort of homeless, like, they live sort of like in bando-looking houses, what we would think is bandos, but I mean, for real, it'd be like a half-built house, half of a roof. You know what I'm saying? No front door, no windows, no nothing. It's just brick, just frame up, and just frame literally like a construction site. And they'll be living there. They'll live there and plant their garden and all that right there, and they just go from there. And every year, so they add on to the house, add on to it, put something else on it, add something else, build something else, and they keep going from there. So that's pretty much how it is. Um, so, but you won't see that in America. You won't see anybody doing that in America. Um, Not having money here versus having money in America, United States of America. Not having money here, you don't necessarily need money to get something to eat here. You don't necessarily you need money to get something to eat in America. If you don't have no money in America or receiving some type of government um, welfare or food stamps or something like that, or EBT, you're pretty much done unless you do some crime shit, criminal activity, or unless you depend on family members to feed you. Well, here, well, in the United States of America, let's say you can't depend on family members, you can't depend on the government, you can't depend on none of them, you can't depend on nobody. Let's just say nobody's there. What are you gonna do in America? You're gonna starve and die, probably. You see what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10. If nobody don't just hand you some food, but I'm taking away all of that. Taking away all the non-profit organizations. I'm talking about there's no type of fundraiser or no type of help me group passing out fucking turkeys and shit, giving you something. I'm talking about you take all of that away, everything away. You have nothing, nobody to count on, nothing. You're just in America. All right? How are you gonna eat? And you're probably gonna starve and die. Here is a little different. You have nothing, same scenario. You have nothing, no nada, nobody handing you nothing, anything. Here, it is just so easy to go outside and pick from the trees, pick from the bushes. Literally, I see guys do this right here. I literally see guys do this, and I be like, oh, this is what they gonna eat for the day. I literally see guys wake up in the morning, get dressed, throw on some shaggy, go outside, pick about 50 fucking mangoes, goddamn, um, and have a fucking little, look like a little miniature soccer ball goalie little thing. You know how the goalie, the soccer ball goalie, when you're blocking the goal, it's like a mini one. I see them with that in their hand. I see them with the mangoes, and I see them go out to the water. I see them come up with this shit full of fish, and I say, well, goddamn. So even in America, you say, okay, well, I can just go out there and just fish, you know. Everything is so systematic program in America. Like, they grow the fish, they feed the fish. 9 times out of 10, if you're fishing somewhere, you own somebody's property, goddamn. 9 times out of 10, it's somebody growing the fish, so you got to pay their ass, goddamn. It's something like that. Now, you know, it's not just so easy for me in America to just get up and just go walk and grab some food out of nature and come back home like, look, this is what we eat. Unless I'm in a deep farm or something, and I go out there and hunt and catch big deer game or something like that. Now, that's always possible in America if you're living in the rural areas and or in the United States of America and you don't have nothing, but you got your shotgun, you got a couple of rounds to go off, and you go out there and lay down on something. But then you got to be in the right type of season, because you're in the wrong season doing shit, your ass going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Maybe jail might be the best place in this type of situation. And you know, in the United States of America, jail might not be so bad when you're in this type of situation. You say, fuck, I go to jail, eat 3 meals a day, I'm good. It's wintertime outside, it's snowing. Yeah, I'll be warm, you know. So, but here in the Dominican Republic, when you absolutely don't have nothing, you can run out there at any given time. You can run out there and pick anything you want. At any given time, I can go out there and pick from the berries, the coconuts. I can pick from the seeds. I can pick from the beans, the abuelas, the frioles. It's always a river coming through somewhere in the DR. You can always guarantee you can throw something out there, jump in that motherfucker, catch you some crabs or something like that. Most waterfalls is where you get all the crabs at. You just stand at the waterfall, you just put your fucking shirt right there. You just stand there and try to catch it with your hands, man. You gonna catch nothing but crabs coming down on waterfalls all the time, man. And it's for any of you that eat bottom feeders. You know, and in this situation, a lot of you people who don't eat bottom feeders, you're probably gonna eat some bottom feeders if you're hungry and don't have nowhere else to go and nothing to do. So poverty here in the Dominican Republic is totally different from the poverty in America. To me, being from the United States of America, I look at this entire country as poverty. But if you grew up here in this country, and now that I've been living here for some time now, I don't see the country as poverty. I'm just putting myself in the American mindset and say, damn, when you first fly into this motherfucker, you're like, God damn, they living like that? But as you live here and get into the culture, understand what's going on, and realize it's really all clean and safe, you know, it's healthy, and you really get to moving around and stuff, you say, okay, kind of get familiar with everything, you're like, okay, all right, this is as far as the mindset goes here, other than watching it on TV. So in their minds, they're not in pain, agony, they're not uncomfortable, they're not living in poverty. That's why when I asked the Dominican, hey, what's poverty? It's not poverty. This is okay. You know, I'm comfortable. I'm living life. I'm getting fat every day. You know what I mean? So poverty here is non-existence in a sense. It's like don't exist. It's not real in a sense, you know, because I have not seen any homeless people that's sleeping on the side of the road here. Only in Sasua, in certain touristic areas like Sasua, maybe Cabarete, maybe Boca Chica. And that's because you have the high concentrated tourist areas, and you have people who just like nomads. They just gonna go somewhere and just stay somewhere outside of their comfort zone in their home and the place where they're at, hoping to make $1 and just sleep outside, lay down on the beach and wake up on the beach. Or they either strung out on drugs extremely bad, or they just mentally not there. But other than that, you would think that you would see homeless people. America is the richest country, one of the richest countries, one of the world leading countries, one of the number one countries, one of the world power countries, first world countries, but have the most homeless people laying around on the streets I ever seen in my. It's just they're just everywhere. Prison incarcerated, prison incarceration rates is all the way up. Here it's not like that. Here, for this to be a third world country, way back I think they still living in the 80s around this motherfucker. For this to be like this, you don't see none of that going on. You don't see the homeless people on laying on the street, um, um, all that right there. Now, matter of fact, you don't. I'm gonna put you on somewhere. You don't have people begging for food here. Let me tell you why I say that. The only reason we witness people begging for food here is because we're in the tourist areas, right? And in the tourist areas, everybody's trying to get your money. So they hollering about food, they hollering about anything they can holler about. Children sick, anything just to get your money. That's the hustle and bustle. But when you really out here like right where I'm at now, ain't nobody coming around to my, can I get some food? I'm hungry. Ain't nobody saying that shit. When I'm in certain places in Santo Domingo, man, I don't been all over this country, man. I ain't never seen nobody come say, hey, man, I'm hungry, can I eat, man? I'm hungry. Until I'm in Sosúa, until I'm in Boca Chica, until I'm in Punta Cana, until I'm in one of these touristic areas where they're definitely gonna try to get your dollar. That's when I run into those people who, I'm hungry, I'm starving, I just need something to eat, it be the kids, the grown folks, the old folks. But other than that don't go on here. That do not go on here, man. It's only happening to us in America, in the United States of America, where we fucking starving, walking around and shit, looking crazy. You see what I'm saying? So that's all. Let me see another area I can cover. Um, yeah, although it's not that many jobs here, there's not that many opportunities here. These people still make a way. These people still eat good. They make a way. Um, They're not violent with each other. Only time shit get violent if it just really have to. I don't see the police just going around just racking folks up, taking folks to jail, and then if they do take you to jail, you get out the next day. Like if they do happen to just say, you know what, you driving without insurance, take you to jail. You ain't gotta pay no fucking big ass bond to get out and all that shit unless you do a serious crime. And if you do a crime, it's between the two families. Like you go rob somebody, you got to pay that person back. You know what I'm saying? You got to necessarily give it to the fucking police. You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, because our police in America work. We don't have to pay our police to work. We pay them through paying taxes. But the police here, you got to literally pay them to move. Like, you got to get them like, look, man, go do this for me right now. You know what I mean? So let me see another area. But yeah, I don't see them pretty much. Um, I don't see them going through any of the bullshit we go through in America and the States, man. And that's just the different levels of the poverty and the poor that I see. Um, they pretty much look out for each other. They help each other. You're not going to see uh, one person just allowing the next person to just go down like that. It's not going to happen like that. But yeah. But yeah, man, that's all for this live, man. The next live, if any of you guys want to leave a comment in the comment column, and maybe highlight some things I didn't cover, or maybe in this video that you think of you witnessed since you've been here, and if you know any differences as well, feel free to put it in the comment column. I'll respond to the comments, and we can dialogue in the comments as well. It's not a problem. If you have a video or anything in mind you want me to cover or talk about, you want to see, just make sure you leave it in the comment column as well. And I get on it, man. You know what I mean? You can hit me up on Instagram DM at #1KING_Lockett, #1KING_Lockett, LOCKETT. And if you want to donate to the channel, you want to donate to the den, you can at Cash App KING7414, Cash App KING7414. That's right. Let me go through some of these comments here. I say, where you at now? Man, I'm up here in the mountains and the hills and the caves, man, having a good time, man, what part of the DR you in, as Xavier Gomez say? The part of the DR I'm in is what is this? What you call this shit? Nagua area, Nagua Playa Grande area. Alright. So what we got going on right here? What do you say to those who say Dominicans are anti-black and treat Haitians bad? What are your experiences? Well, Dominicans aren't anti-black because you hear them walking around all the time saying, negro, negro, moreno, moreno, negra, negra. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, bonita negra, bonita negro, bonito negro. They like the light ones like the dark ones like the light ones. They don't really have a, they're colorblind when it comes to black, white. Like, they're not like us. From my experience, I don't know what he or she or them or they experience, but as far as my experience, they're not looking at it like, um, they don't look at it like, oh, oh, she light skinned, that's why you like her, because she light skinned. You know, it's a fucking complex, a mental complex or something. Oh, it's because I'm dark skinned. You know, they don't have that here. It's like the dark Dominicans get treated good, just like the light Dominicans and the white Dominicans. Now, let me say this right here. The European Dominicans, the Spaniards, who are the prosecutors, who are the crusaders, who are the enslavers, who are the um, the slave masters, who are the ones who came and colonizations, the colonizers. Now they are the ones that have this stereotypical racial type of demeanor, and they're the ones you'll see being kind of snobbish, and that's kind of like what's going on in America with the Europeans and us that affect us. You know what I mean? Our slave master. But the thing about it is that it broke down. It went all the way down into our own communities, cultures, and houses. But the way it is here, don't necessarily get to that level to where it's affecting the people because the people seem to be nationalists and they come strong like Dominicans. They stick together. You see what I'm saying? They let the ones that are all snobbish and want to be a certain way be a certain way. And they're the ones, of course, they hate the Haitians too, and they probably hate me too, you know. They hate everybody. I see them looking at me sideways. They mainly in that Santiago area. You know what I'm saying? You can feel it in Santiago area. You can feel it where it's kind of like a little snobbish. When you get round, the ones that got the pale skin and they just don't look like, you be like, that you just sweat out, they ain't no Dominican. You know, they ain't no Dominican like that. You know, yeah, it's a Spaniard. They're Spaniards, Spaniards. There's more Spaniard ones, the ones who, as they get older, they start to look older. So by the time they hit 30, they start to look 50. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that black don't crack thing going on. But you know, a lot of Dominicans have that black don't crack thing going on. You know what I mean? And they know who they are. But on the back on the regular normal level of Dominicans, you have a lot of Dominicans and Haitians who are dating, making babies. Like, even where I'm at now, there's a mother and father in the family whose the mother is Haitian and the father is Dominican. Well, the brother might have a Haitian wife. The sister may have a Dominican husband. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about that. It's about love. It's about when they meet, who they think attractive, who they think beautiful, who fucking and who ain't fucking. And that's what it's going on. That's how they know it. You know what I mean? So that's on that level. So I haven't experienced anything like that. Um, Going live again later. Yes, I'll be going live again a little later, maybe a lot sooner than later. And I'm gonna talk about can you turn a hoe into a housewife? My donating lions. This is one of the topics he wanted me to cover. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? So we'll be talking about that next. All right. Um, Mr. Relentless, what's going on? Charlotte, what's happening, man? Good to see you in the building, man. What's happening? More Fortune say, what drives prostitution in the DR besides poverty? Sex, just the love of sex. Some of these girls, just a mental health issue, emotional issue, no father at home. They want acceptance from a man, so they'll just fuck. These usually the ones that'll say she don't care if you got a rubber or not. She don't give a damn where you put it at. It don't matter. Just accept her as who she is. You know what I'm saying? So that drives prostitution more so than anything, other than poverty. Also, the greed for money, man. The greed, and it could be somebody who's not. Well, poverty don't affect them, but they just want more. Like, you'll find some girls here who actually have a gringo boyfriend over in the United States of America, and this gringo boyfriend takes care of her. He sends her money. He sends her everything she needs to have and all that right there. But at the same time, she's still creeping. She's still creeping on the low low. You know what I'm saying? Still doing her thing. And these are the girls who like, no, don't show my face. Don't show my face. Don't show my face on the camera because it ain't just a family that they trying to hide from. It's one of y'all motherfuckers they trying to hide from. You know what I mean? One of y'all motherfuckers, what's your name, poppies and shit. Shout out to Taylor May Dream, and y'all taking care of her, or whoever taking care of her. And she decided to just come. Like I know a girl right now, man. I ain't gonna say her name, man. Shorty bad. She bad. She fine as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had her. I ain't never touched with her because I have standards and morals about myself. Once I found out she had an American, a foreigner husband, boyfriend, husband, they've been together so long, or whatever, I don't mess with the girls. I'm gonna tell y'all like this here, man. And you can believe me or not, man. And I don't care if you backstab me. I don't give a fuck. But I can't make myself a certain type of way because that's not me. Even if you do it to me. So if you snake me, I can't snake you back because I'm not a fucking snake. If you rat on me, I can't rat on you back because I'm not a fucking rat. You understand what I'm saying? I might respond another type of way, a real nigga way. I might respond the way I'm supposed to respond. So I'm just saying this to say this right here. A lot of you guys have, a lot of you guys have, when I find out, once I find out she got a man, right, I usually respect the G code, and my mind is so abundant, I can have any woman I want. That's how my mind always been. Any woman I want. So I don't have to have somebody else's woman. I know a lot of you guys like, man, fuck that, that'd be fine, she want a dick, but I'm gonna give it to her. I mean, that's the only right, and I can't knock you for that. You're not wrong for that. That's her pussy, her choice, her decision. Let her ass do it. But it's just me. And when I find out she dating a foreigner, and then a United States of American at that, I back off. Like, nah, I can't do it because I I don't wanna put a brother in a situation to be going through some shit, especially if he really love her, and I'm the cause of it. And then I know about it. If I don't know about it, it's like, okay, cool. But I know about it. Who you man? Now, I don't know you man, but I can't. But no, he don't care. He only come every 6 months. But now I can't do that because that's not me. That's not my brand. That's not what I stand on. That's not what I'm here for. That's not what I do. I've never been that type of person. You know what I'm saying? I never been. It was a time, man. Look, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more content, just to give you a little bit more about me, man. All right. There was a time a long time ago. I was It was while I was after I had caught my little case for shooting the guy, man. I had aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying? That's when I went in jail for aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying? On a man, not a woman. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I think I was on the run during this time. And I ended up meeting a girl at the gas station that looked so familiar. I said, damn, you look familiar. I said, damn, I ended up getting a number. She's beautiful, little 5 foot, something like that, 4'11", 5 foot. Beautiful, fine. Meeting at the gas station. Down there in Riverdale, Georgia, outside of south side of Atlanta, Clayco, you know what I mean, on Highway 85, you know what I'm talking about? Mr. Relentless know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nobody else don't. But anyway, so I ended up meeting her, you know what I'm saying? We ended up talking. She said, yeah, I know you, we went to Mains together. I said, damn, for real? She said, yeah, man, you such and such brother, man, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, okay. That was up, Shawty, what's going on? She said, damn, you done grew into a man now. I said, yeah, Shawty, you looking good, Shawty, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Went on like that. So she said, yeah, we ended up meeting up. We talked for a few days. We ended up meeting up. She ended up pulling up to the house. I parked the car, hopped in the car with her. So I hopped in the passenger seat. So we ride. So she's like, hold on, be quiet, be quiet. So I'm like, okay. I shut up. I'm just pointing which way to go. Like, go here, go there. I'm taking her to East Atlanta. When we hit the trap for a minute, I got to pull a couple of jugs, you know what I mean? So we pulling up, you know what I mean? So she's talking to the dude, I love you, blah, 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 blah. So I'm sitting there like, whoa, and blah, blah, blah. I said, it sounds like this nigga in jail. Damn, that's why I'm about to go to jail. Shit. I'm like, damn, this ain't right. Damn, this ain't right, man. Because what if I'm in jail and I got a girl? I wouldn't want this shit to happen like that, man. Fuck that shit. Let me drink some motherfucker. Hey, this girl fine as hell. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to trick myself into it, right? So we ended up, long story short, we ended up going to East Atlanta and coming back to the crib. I'm like, man, your man in jail, man? She's like, yeah. I said, damn, man, when he get out? She said, I don't know, maybe in a couple of months or so. I said, damn, you know. So I knew that she loved the man. I knew that she was a good girl. She always been a good girl. I knew she loved him. But sometimes, brothers, some of us have the power to put enough tension on a woman, enough pressure on a woman that'll make a woman cheat. Everybody has that temptation. And if you keep, and I know that I know that I can be tempting to a woman, any woman. I know that if I really put my power and really put my mind to trying to get her, whether she got a man or not, I'm gonna get her to slip and do something, whether it's a kiss, a hug, a jack off, or quit. Something gonna shake. You see what I'm saying? So by me knowing this, I always back off. Even when I'm with a group of guys, and especially when I was growing up and we see some girls, I always knew that I can be the one to pull first, the best one. So I always step back and play stupid, play dumb, and let the guys go ahead and pick who they gonna pick, and I just take whoever left over. Well, I don't give a fuck who it is because I can easily just go out the next day or go out later on and go get the baddest one ever. You know what I mean? It's just that I always try to, I guess I'm modest and humble and something like that. So I had the girl, right? We went in the house. I had her, long story short, you know, stripped down naked. I done put the condom on and everything, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm to my rock hard, man. I'm right there about to enter. Right. I mean, I got her spread out. I got her right there, man. I'm to my right there. I stopped. I said, I can't do this. Sat down, put my pants, put my clothes, put your clothes on, so. And she said, "Well," I said, I can't do this. I can't do you dude like this. I can't do none of this shit. I can't even do you like this. I can't even do myself like this. I can't do nobody in this situation like this. So she was like, and she just broke down crying. She cried. I said, it's okay. She said, man, look, I never cheated. You was gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you for helping me in this right here. I said, listen, could I talk to your man? I said, can I talk to him? She said, yeah. So she gave me the number. And when I spoke to him, I said, hey, bro, I just want to say, man, bro, you got a very, very good girl. She's a good woman. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really said, man. I said, when you touch down, man, I would love to shake your hand, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to say, man. I'm an old friend from high school, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to tell you that, my brother. Keep striving. Need anything, let me know. So I'm just another type of guy. So when I run into girls here that dating, and I still remember the topic. I ain't going nowhere. We're talking about women here who what drives prostitution other than poverty? You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to get at another point right now. So a lot of times you guys be with these women. I meet them a lot, and they have their American boyfriend back home, but she still want to be out here doing her thing. I mean, she living good. He done paid for her ass, titties, everything. She looking good. Got a car. She the breadwinner with all her homegirl. She's spotting everybody dinner and spotting everybody food when she with her homegirl because of what a man doing back home, which is okay. He love her. You know what I'm saying? And she love him too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, she can't get enough and just wants some more. You know what I mean? She just wants some more. That's all. She just want to get one more walk. And I always catch her, especially this one particular girl. Man, every time I see her, I be like, me amiga. She's like, what's up? I kiss her cheek, kiss her cheek. We keep going. But her and I had a long talk one time, man. And I said, man, why are you doing this, man? I literally just went, whichever one of y'all belonged to this woman or she belonged to y'all, I really went to bat for you, homie. I had a long talk with her. Like, yo, why the fuck are you doing this shit? Like, what are you doing? You get your man, he doing everything for you, he taking care. And all the bitches talking bad about it. Like, man, she got a good man. So that's why I say it ain't just, see, a lot of them were like, man, she got a good man. She's still out here. That's how I found out about the shit. Her friends, the one told me, I ain't gonna say her name, you know, I ain't gonna put out there like that, but she's a beautiful, high yellow, kind of tall, like, you know what I'm saying, beautiful or something, you know what I mean? Her name starts with an M, that's all I'm saying. And so, you know, so sometimes they just want that greed, and a lot of times I see these girls, man, I do not mess with them. If I know they got an American man back home that love them, man, I don't even do it. Kind of Canadian or European, man, I don't do it. Now I know one of you niggas be quick to snatch up me. I'm talking about, oh, you can't lock it, girl? Oh, come on, I got it. Oh, yeah, you that girl can't lock it. But that don't matter, because you get your stripes off that shit. I don't get no stripes like that doing it to you, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is this here, man, yeah, man, that's something else that drive prostitution up in poverty. They just want more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate it, TMI, great content. Appreciate it. Just give me the word, and I will donate for the cause. Hey, man, just whatever, man. What do you want to do, man? What's going on lately is Punta Cana coming up. So any little thing can help with that for gas or anything, goddamn, y'all know. Just because you see the restaurant and the disco and all that coming up, money ain't being made, money ain't coming in yet. Money is being fucking spent. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So hey, so anything that help Mr. Relentless, I appreciate it. Also, I got the video finna upload with the 50-foot jump into the water. I went and recorded that yesterday, so I'm gonna show y'all that. I'm just gonna upload it as a compact video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that when I get off this live. They give me enough time to go on the next live and talk about turning a hoe into a housewife. Whether you can do it or not, that's the answer. So sometimes you guys think we can do it. Some guys ask, can we turn a hoe into a housewife? Some may say yeah. Um, some may say no. You know what I mean? Some just don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Some just never experienced that. But we're gonna definitely get into that from a pimp mindset. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna tell you from a pimp. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, and I want to really drop some jewels on you guys, man. I also want to talk about how to know if your woman is fucking somebody else or not, and how to tell from just intuition and body language and gut instincts, and also body language. The body will talk to you. So I'm gonna teach you guys that right there, man. And for you guys who's on my social media, Instagram, WhatsApp, and all that stuff right there, Facebook, you kind of seen some of the information I was putting out there. So we definitely gonna get into some of that. All right, you guys take it easy, man. I love each and every last one of you motherfuckers, even the ones who don't give a fuck about me. I love you anyway. And Most High bless, and keep your head on the swivel, and keep your eyes open and see what more fortune say. How the Catholic and Islamic groups out there. I mean, it's not no beef. It's not no beef that I know of. Maybe I'm not plugged all the way into that world, but it's no beef from what I know. Catholics, it's mainly a Catholic country, but I do see Muslims, Islamic communities, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so yeah, guys, catch you on the next live, man. Y'all stay strong, stay peaceful out there. All right, peace.